Hello, everybody. Welcome to my persuasive speech, and I'm here to tell you why college athletes should be paid for their performance. There are many discussions on whether or not college athletes should be paid or not. Many would make the claim that college athletes shouldn't be paid simply due to the fact that they usually get room and board for free, which is definitely not the case anymore. A lot of college athletes don't go without a scholarship or without a full ride. They have to pay out of pocket. Many also say that college athletes should be paid due to their performances bringing in money, which I totally agree with. They bring in tons of money for the university, and I believe that college athletes should be paid for their performances. Let's talk about how college athletes should be paid for their performances. The reason number one, they bring in money for the university. College sports are a big money bringer for the university. Ticket sales, concessions, merchandise sales, jersey sales, you name it. College football and men's basketball bring in the most amounts of money for NCAA sports. Some schools might have baseball as a popular sport or lacrosse, but most of the time it's going to be men's basketball or college football. Every athlete that is a part of a team that brings the school money should be paid. Now that you know why they bring the university money, here is how they struggle with money sometimes. They they don't get paid to do what they work for. They can't get a regular job because they're a full-time student and athlete. They have no time to do these things. They can't accept any money from coaches, any handouts, which is against NCAA rules. They have no time to do other things to make money. While students, full-time students and not athletes, they have time to do a regular job. I'll get to that later. Athletes pretty much have a full-time job with sports and school. I mean, there are many counter arguments against this topic, which really just irk my nerves sometimes because people think they simply have it all. They argue that students don't get paid. If the students gonna get paid, the athletes shouldn't get paid. Well, how are the students bringing in money? Just tell me that. The athletes are bringing on entertainment, and they should get. That's why they should get paid for their performance because they're bringing entertainment to that school, to that university. Some argue that since they have full rides and scholarships, that they have all the money in the world, which is definitely not the case. Some athletes' families are poor and they don't have enough money to bring their child, and they struggle to eat every night. I've watched a couple of documentaries on college athletes and how they should get paid, and I watched one where one college athlete was just he didn't have enough money to eat that night when he came back from a game to back to his dorm. And it was just that's sad. How do you not have enough money to eat? They also argue that students should get paid for their grades if athletes get paid for their performance. What is what does grades have to do with money? You don't see anybody going to the academic triathlon and be like, "Yo, I would love to see this." No, you want to see football. You want to see men's basketball. You want to see sports. You want to see entertainment, not something that bores the hell out of you. Nevertheless, this will be a never-ending argument until they change the rule that athletes should get paid, which I definitely think athletes should get paid for their performance. And it's just very important to me that athletes get paid for their performance, depending on the sport, and if they bring the school money. There are many reasons why athletes should be paid. The reasons I shared are just a couple of reasons why. There are so many reasons why athletes should get paid, and it's not just because of their performances. It's not just because they don't have all the money in the world. It is so many reasons above that. Athletes who don't get paid. I mean, NFL athletes do the exact same thing college athletes do, but at a higher level. College athletes also have to deal with school, and that just really irks my nerves that college athletes don't get paid. Students will never understand a student athlete struggle to be a full time student and athlete. For that reason alone, people should consider athletes getting paid. Whether it's a salary or wage, a student athlete, they should get paid. Thank y'all for viewing my persuasive speech on how athletes should get paid, and I hope y'all have a good semester.